Ethan, what's this rivalry like? ECU and UNC. What is that game like?
It's a big time rivalry. We known this. I've known it ever since I was growing up as a kid, but now it's a big time rivalry, just like NC State versus us. So I mean, it's a state rivalry. So.
Did they recruit you, obviously, coming out of high school? And what was that? And how were you even any thought of heading down to Greenville?
They did. I actually had a couple players from my high school area. I had 3 of them to go to ECU, so I've known a lot about ECU. So.
Talk about that environment playing down there, and obviously they got a pretty good home field advantage.
It's a big time game for us in the environment. We know it's going to be loud, their crowd, their fans. It's going to be really extremely loud, and it's just a good environment for us. We know it's going to be a rivalry. We know it's going to be a tough game, so we're ready for it.
How much you guys get accomplished in the off week?
A lot. Just focusing on getting better and better each and every week. Focusing on our missed tackles, also with our techniques, learning from our mistakes from the previous games, and focusing more on ECU. So.
You got a lot of young guys with you up front. What kind of progress have they made, and Nazir and Tyler most in particular?
Actually, Nazir and Tyler, they really stepped up. I mean, even DeJuan Drennan, those guys have come a long way. We know going into the season, I told the guys, as a leader, I told them, we need you. We need you to step up. We need you to fill those shoes. I mean, this defense needs everybody on this defense. So they come a long way, and they're doing really good. So.
Coach said he's not using last year's game as motivation. Is that true? And do you guys need any motivation after what happened last year?
No, we don't need more motivation. We already know this game is big for us. I mean, this is a state game for us, and going into this game, we know what happened last year, and Coach Fedora, he already knows he don't need to say anything to us of what happened last year. I mean, it was a disappointing loss for us, but we're going to learn from that. We're going to be okay.
Tim Scott said last year's game was an embarrassment. Explain to me how you see last year's game.
Yeah, it was. I mean, we talk about it as a defense. Me, Tim, Keith, Jeff Sharpman. We always talk about it as a defense of what happened last year in the ECU game, and it is motivation for us, but we just don't let it affect us.
What happened last year?
I mean, I guess it's lack of communication. I mean, we were focused, but we just had a couple missing tackles. It was just devastating for us.
Regarding what happened in the San Diego State game, how many times did you guys hear from a coach last week, 34 missed tackles?
We heard it a lot. It was unbelievable. I mean, as we watch a film over, we've seen it. And, that's what film does for us. You learn from your mistakes, and you just got to get better. And I think this bye week that we had, we actually got better from it.
How much can a team get better at something like that? Tim said a lot of it wasn't so much the tackling, it was the reaction, which made you guys late to the ball, which meant you didn't get as quality a hit on. You didn't get the face hit.
It was shocking. I mean, like I said, watching film and just going back, just looking, as missed tackles, like, wow, we just did that, and we learned from that this week. We worked on tackling a lot this week. So.
Did you watch the Virginia Tech East Carolina game?
Yes, there was a group of guys. Everybody did. I watched it. We had me, Justin Thompson, Jerry Nakane. We actually just watched the game together. Just go over to Justin's apartment and watch the game. So,
what did you think about how you guys can get pressure on Shane Harden and not give him so much time to find?
I mean, just attacking. Just keep attacking as a D-line. I mean, we know already. We already met and we talked about it. We know what this game really means, and we know as a D-line what we have to do, and don't make any mistakes.
Tim, Ethan, your defense has created a lot of takeaways in this early in the first 2 games. Can you just expound on that a little bit? How good the defense has been, and how key is that going to be? Turning ECU.
Well, I mean, it started training camp. That was just Coach Vic's new thing for the defense to get create takeaways. We started that during practice. When we go maybe 4 one practice will go 6 one practice, and that just encourages us to do more and more, and it actually has got us better for the games. I mean, I think we got like 9 or 10 turnovers right now, so we just want to keep getting better and better each and every week.
Is there trash talking going on in a game like this with ECU, and if so, what is that like?
I mean, of course, it's going to be trash talk, but not towards us. I mean, we're not that type of team. I mean, our guys, it's motivation for us. People are going to talk, and we know that. So, I mean, as our guys, we know going in this week, we're focused, we're ready to go. I mean, it's a big time game for us.
Are you almost the underdog in this game this year?
We are. I think so. I mean, we'll never consider ourselves like that, but it's a big time game for us, and we're always going to be the underdogs regardless, and that's the way we take it.
Do you personally like going on the road, playing road games?
I do.
You like that bus ride when you approach the stadium, especially in the kind of atmosphere they're going to have out there?
I do. I mean, I went down there 3 years ago, and the atmosphere down there was just unbelievable. Their fans were yelling, screaming and stuff like that, and I love it. And it hypes me up. I'm always quiet before a game, or even on our bus ride, I'm really quiet, and it really hypes me up just inside. So.
When you look at their offense and the way they can put up a lot of points, probably real quickly, what do you have to do to come back?
I mean, just focus in this week. I mean, at practice. I mean, this is your preparation so far. We got Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then it's game time on Saturday.
All righty. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Ethan.